Hi guys, how are you doing? Hey Mirak, hey Tanuki, how are you doing guys?
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.
So yeah, unfortunately I couldn't finish this one. I need to do it like as soon as possible because like it's a free constellation for like ororon and also some primogems. Other than that, so yeah, like
Let's fly.
and yes, new map. So much stuff to do, not gonna lie. Like I mean like sometimes you just like I still haven't opened like all of the waypoints. Yeah. Hey Mirak, how are you doing? Hi. Oh, you know, like, let's say if you mean like in a game, it's okay. I mean, you know why? Just a game. So yeah, being like let's say do some like crazy moves, etc., something like that. It's normal. Like, again, like, who am I to blame you or like something like it's okay. But what have you done? Like, it's interesting. Do you know what's the foggy area in Natlan? Then you can explore. Foggy area in yes, of course I remember that, but I already like opened it. Like, if you mean like this one, yes, it's actually like it has some like it's only one waypoint and like it's super easy to open. By the way, it's only one quest, something like that. Yeah, if you mean this one, yes, because we have two like of foggy, but in Natlan it's one like this one. And by the way, I haven't finished it. I only like, let's say, get rid of. You see, like I have like some chests, etc. So a lot of stuff here. Yeah, something like that. So yeah. You didn't know you can. Oh yeah, you mean like because of primogems? Yes, of course you can. It's like it was easy. I actually, if I'm not mistaken, I explained that you just need to like to go to this waypoint, just use, I don't know, someone reach this place, and yeah, you can start the quest, and that's it. By the way, that quest gives you 30 primogems of success on something like that. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, it has actually pretty like some like hidden chests as well. So yeah. Oh, my mualani got an upgrade. If you wanna rate my build, no problem. Like I can, of course I can. And congrats. Like yeah, the more upgrades you have for your like characters, is the better. It's better. But yeah, this area is actually easy to explore. It's not so difficult. It's actually fun. You know why? Because this type of like ghost or something, usually we have them in kinda like the same within Economia. A lot. Back then we had some quests. Hey Josh, how are you doing? Zani gameplay for real? Oh, like come on Josh, like for real Zani gameplay. It's like leaked or something. Just a second, let me just like... I mean, I missed so many, like I was busy a couple days. And yes, I even couldn't finish that main quest, you know? Anyway, like, looks mid. I see. I had high expectation, but like liberation animation, cool, so... Yeah, also hello, hi. I expect that. You know why, Josh? Because if you... if you remember after that cutscene where she revealed to be a shielder, I said that like if she's going to be a shielder, I will skip her. You know why? Because that Zani is mostly for a meme, like a meme character, you know? That's it. I mean, like, actually you don't need a shielder, because shielder in Genshin, in Wuthering Waves are not so, you know, it's actually not so useful. Because, like, you know, like, let's say brand shield is bad. It's not okay. It's not great. It only gives you resistance to interruption, but not shield. You still take some damage. So yeah, like, kind of like that. But for meme, if you want to go with that characters, I would say yes. No, like her gameplay just like came out. Oh, I see. So it's official gameplay. Oh, I didn't know that. Just a second. Let me just, guys, just a second. Let me just check it real quick. Mirak, by the way, if you want me to check your mualani, just give me your UID. I will check that. Oh yeah, maybe it's leaked or something. Because I don't see like no official like gameplay at the moment. Yes, but she is DPS. Also, I can't believe she is using broad blade for real. She's broad blade. Oh, I see. It's leaked gameplay. Yeah, I see that. Just a second. Mualani, right? Yeah, we should get. Oh yeah, like we should get new event, by the way. Oh no, TCG, come on. Okay, it's that's. Okay, like I don't have more line in here, but let's check with. Just a second. Yeah, like would be nice. Like if you put mualani, you says mualani, like Mirak. Maybe you just like, maybe it's not mualani. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? Yeah, like would be nice if you place mualani. It's like gameplay. You know, like what, Josh? If you ask me, let's say it's. I would expect, to be honest, now, like she is going to be the same like Cantarella. Like if you notice that Cantarella's gameplay, like damage, gameplay, etc., it's not so great. I didn't like it completely, even though I went like about like 80 wishes, something like that. I lost to culture. Now I'm glad because I lost, because you know what, next one is guaranteed. And yeah, like kind of like bad character. She flies in the air, like do like crazy moves, you know, like yeah, it's so difficult to play this character, if you ask me. Especially that, you know, like the charge mechanic. You remember you told me that use charge attack and she just start to do something else. It's terrible, and damage is so bad. I mean, like in this case, Camellia is way more better. Camellia is just actually crazy character, DPS character. I didn't expect that, but yeah. Because, you know, like usually I don't like to use Camellia, but Camellia looks like way better than any other Havoc we have at the moment. Unbuilded. Oh yeah, mualani, like Tanuki, like you say, like, you know what, like let's say mualani, it's like you need to get used to mualani. She is actually incredibly powerful. Like yeah, if you compare with New Wallet, she is better than New Wallet in terms of damage. But yeah, you need to get used to her, because yes, mualani, if you compare gameplay, New Wallet is way more easy to use, you know, and he has like save healing abilities, and yeah, he's like the charge attack is actually incredibly crazy.
Let's fly.
And he can like enable mualani, you know. Oh, Furina, my bad. Mualani, Furina.
Light it up. Ha!
Oh, by the way, like about Verisa has some like small issue, I would say. You know what? When you fight against Ruin Grades, actually when you do jump and try to hit him, he converts to that like rocket launcher mode, you know? That's actually crazy. I tried that yesterday a couple times. It should have updated. Okay, no problem. Like if you placed. Okay, like ratio is okay, but you know, like with Mualani, you can get way more crit damage. Keep that in mind. Because you know why you can get more? Because her ascension is crit rate, if I'm not mistaken, and because of that, you super easy to get crit rates. Okay. Again, like about this weapon, it's good, but doing like increase refinement and spend your billets, I would say it's a waste a little bit. But it's up to you. If you want to do that, just do it. It's not a bad weapon at all. Oh, 21 HP. Okay, nice. How? 40k HP. By the way, HP is extremely like useful for her because you know why? She scales on HP by a lot. This one is a good piece actually. You can go HP as well, by the way, just keep that in mind. Goblet might be HP. If you have like broken goblet, HP goblet, you can go like, and you will be, actually it might be better, it depends on a piece. No, it's gonna get 26.8 HP, that's crazy. She doesn't need energy recharge so much, so you don't have enough, that's normal. But yeah, I would say, you know why is that? So yeah. With Ziv, unfortunately, it's not the case. It's not so great on her. So yeah, we don't have like so many options for Mualani, unfortunately. But yeah, congrats with the build, because you have like additional 40% crit rate and 183. It's alright. But in the future, if you can, you need to like kinda like, yeah, if you can get, I would say, you know why? A little bit more crit damage. Yeah, this piece is actually crazy, 21 HP. But what's about? This one is good as well. Yeah. They're all good. And yes, 26. Yeah, congrats. Congrats. Translation 0. And talents. Yes, like skip. Like the main source of the damage is skill, and after that burst. Like no need to level up her normal attack. You can check, by the way, you know what? Just switch weapon to Widziv if you have and check the damage. Maybe you can get more damage. You know why? Because you have enough HP. And with that crit damage, which Widziv provides, can help you. I agree with you, like they hype Zani and all for, yeah, that's true, Josh. It's not only Zani, by the way, they all also, yeah, you know why? Actually, that pronunciation, like, yeah, it's actually like accent, it's so crazy, yeah. But not only Zani, they also like, let's say like show like that Cantarella, right? Yeah, Cantarella, like she is crazy as hell. She is incredibly crazy when you do the quest, etc., something like that. But gameplay is bad. Gameplay is terrible, actually, you know? Let's say even Brand is better, I would say, because Brand is extremely difficult to build. Brand is really difficult to build. That's why by the way, that's why I skip Brand. More HP better than... Actually, no. You know why? Let's say it's kind of like it's not like that. More HP better than crit damage. It's not like that because Mualani needs HP, but at the same time, for damage you need crit damage crit rate. You know. So yeah, let's say lower, like to get lower crit rate, crit damage ratio and increase HP. It's not the case. You know. Let's say it's the same like with Newlet. You know why? Because for example with Newlet. Yes, 40k, but you need to get more crit damage. Like, let's say I can, let's say like that. Let me show you something. I can go like, I have like this crit damage piece, but I have this HP piece, which is like HP and 31 crit damage, 3.5% crit rate. Actually, it's cool because like it gives me like more HP, you see, 46k HP, a little bit less crit damage, a little bit less crit rate, but that's alright. But this damage, like with this setup, I do less damage, you know, that's why. It's not like always the case, just keep that in mind. I mean, like, I would say it's like 220 if you can, would be better. Oh, it's the wrong piece. Just a second. That's the wrong piece actually. I had like, yeah, this one. Yeah. So, Hera hit, how are you doing? About Iansan. So yeah, about the like... You like Wanderer, Tanuki? Oh, I didn't expect that. Oh, actually he's okay, not gonna lie. About the question of the topic, guys, I would say no. You know why? You know what's the problem with Iansan overall? I tested her a couple times. Even at Constellation, like, even if you have Constellation 1, 2, 3, she is still not so great for so many characters. You still can use her. Yes, you can get... But, you know, like, for ordinary casual player, Iansan Constellation 3 is not enough. You need Constellation 4 at least, I would say. Because if you compare with Bennett is way more easy to use. Like, you know, like, everyone knows how to use Bennett. But using Iansan, especially at Constellation 0, is terrible. Yes, it's bad experience, not gonna lie. I tried. You still can get used to that. And not a big deal. But, you know, if you are a casual player, using that, like, yeah, like skill, normals and burst, etc. to get the buff, and buff lasts for 12 seconds. At the same time, the buff is not like Bennett's buff. Because for Bennett, guys, as you know, like, it lasts 15 seconds. But there's a catch. You gain the buff and can lose it within 2 seconds. It means, like, overall, the duration actually might be not 15, not like, yeah, not like 12. You get like 3 more seconds with Constellation, right? Let me check that. So yeah, this one by 3. It's a level, my bad. Is it talent or like it's a... CD level 2. Well, I use Kachina, Iansan, sure, would be better. But like, it depends like which character, which team you're going to use, you know? Like, it's like Kachina, Iansan, I would say, like, anyway, like using Kachina, Constellation 2 is okay, not bad. I mean, yes, you can use Kachina, Iansan, but, you know, that's a problem a little bit. You know why? Because Kachina usually is a Cinder City, but Iansan is Cinder City as well. So in this case, you better to switch Iansan's, like, artifact set to Noblesse. By the way, Noblesse is also good for her. You can use it. Unless I get EM, but EM build only. I get just like 30. Oh, I see. The damage lower with Widzif. Oh, okay. For Lidzif is lower. Oh, okay. In this case, then use that weapon. That weapon is actually not bad. Iansan a completely... No, actually, you know, like, let's say... completely different support. Like, it's not. Actually, you know why? At Constellation 0, and, like, Kachina is Iansan, actually... let's say, yes, she increased your attack buff. The problem with Constellation 0, the attack buff is kinda not consistent if you use, like, non-Natlan characters, right? So you can compare Kachina and Iansan. Actually, I kinda agree with Rohit. You know why? Let me show you, like, yeah, her energy requirements. You need like some energy, like you gain some energy with Constellation 1, and also with Constellation you get like additional attack buff, right? 30%. With all those constellations, I mean, if you use her with non-Natlan characters, she consumes, as you know, like 6 Night Soul points per second to keep that buff up. you actually cannot get enough time to like benefit from that buff, and you only use that Cinder City buff. That's it. So actually, in some cases, Rohit is right. You can switch like Kachina with Iansan. The problem is, yeah, like until you have Constellation 4, using Iansan with the character non-natlan characters is a problem. It's a huge problem. I use boss on them, like to use Cinder City. Actually, it's alright. You know why, Rohit? I do the same. I do the same with citlali and Xilonen. Like in now, because you know why? Because sometimes I just switch and use only citlali, and let's say with New team, right? When I use with New team, like New cannot benefit from that instructor set. So I decided to use like this set. So even if I use Xilonen, and you know, like this set is actually, you cannot stack it. It's like right here at the end of the, so yeah. Like the equipping characters can trigger this effect while, and the damage bonus from the artifact set with the same name do not stack. So yeah, it's not stackable at all. I mean, my purpose to use Kachina is just to get Cinder City buff. That's true. And Iansan sure would be better replacement. Oh yeah, that's true. Hey dreamers, how are you doing? Actually, yes. Like, let's say, you know, like that's a catch. Like, she is going to be good replacement when you use with Verisa, when you use with, let's say, Mavuika, when you use with Kinich, like these characters. With all other characters, she's not so great. But for example, Arlecchino, you can get buff, but you know it's going to be the waste. I can explain you why. Kachina can also do red shred and can create some like crystals, and that might be helpful for as a shield, you know, like for Arlecchino, for example. Other than that, what you can do, maybe that's it. That's like with Xilonen as well, because Xilonen sometimes creates those like do crystallize reaction. Because of that, you can grab those shards and get some shield. Iansan cannot do that until you fight against like some geocar enemies. I'm good, thank you very much. Use Arlecchino, banish Chevruzi. I already like did that like last stream, but let's do it again, no problem. And you will see the, like I can show you, like if I'm not mistaken, Dreamers told me to use this team. So yeah, the team, why this team is not good? This team is actually, let's say yes, you can get something, but as I told you, until you get, yeah, let me do like first boss actually. So yeah, let me just do it, no problem. I heard that WuWa give free limited, yes, on anniversary, yes, like you know what, Dreamers, like to be honest, they definitely will give like free 5-star on anniversary. You know why? Because they already give us Shangliao without any anniversary whatsoever. So definitely we will get 5, like, and also Genshin Impact already like do something like that, you know? Genshin Impact, as you know, like on anniversary give us like a 5-star to choose between standard. So yeah, and by the way, that character from WuWa is going to be premium one, you know, like it means like it's going to be pretty powerful and useful. I hope so at least. So yeah, the team you told me about is going to be, why this team is bad, by the way. Like Arlecchino, Bennett, Chevruz and Iansan. This team is not overloaded team. I can explain you why. So yeah, this team, Rohit, is bad because, oh, by the way, yes, Dreamers didn't tell me to use this team. Like Dreamers told me to use Verisa overloaded teams. My bad. So yeah, why this team is bad? Since Iansan cannot apply Electro being off field, it's not overloaded team at all. You can do Electro only couple times, you know, that's it. So yeah, like let's say, and before using Chevruz's buff, you need to use, like you need to do at least one Electro charge, like overloaded reaction, you know that. And that's a problem because she cannot apply Electro. In this case, it's better like if you have high constellation Iansan, you can switch Bennett with Fischl, for example, or let's say Kuki Shinobu, or let's say, I don't know, like Raiden, EM Raiden, you know, then yes, you can do something. Just keep it. Also, this setup will help you gain some particle back. Just a second. So yeah, using this team is way more beneficial. So it's Arlecchino not enough to keep up Iansan. No, that's a point. But let me do the test, no problem. Let me do the test. Like, why Arlecchino is not enough? Because Arlecchino doesn't move enough to like keep that buff. Just a second, let me just start it. You can check it, by the way, by yourself. So yeah, what you need to do, I should have like, anyway, you just like keep an eye on this bar Iansan get. She gets a bar, which is Night Soul points bar. When I use her skill, she gets 54 Night Soul points. After that, I use her burst. It's additional 15 like Night Soul points. And yes, it's going down. And if the number, like it's like this bar is about like, if I'm not mistaken, like this A letter, then the buff is dying by a lot. So yeah, it's not beneficial to use it at all with Arlecchino, but let's give it a try. So what I need to do, I need to apply first Arlecchino, then I need to do Iansan, because it's going to be overloaded, then Chevreuse, then Bennett, right? And it's a problem, but still, because you know why? The point is, you need to do overloaded and use Iansan at last, all of your buffs. You know why? To get it as much as possible, to at least use. Let me just.
Sometimes the
So yeah, it's going to be like that.
Control breathing. On my mark. Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Okay, let me just start again. Sorry guys, just let. I hope the new free premium character becomes. Oh, yes, actually, you know what? Like Dreamers, like we got Shangliao. Shangliao is still one of the best. Like he is actually pretty cool because he has like quick swap mechanic, right? He's actually incredible, especially with Changli. Sorry guys, let me just like I get used to use Arlecchino on a third slot, and because of that, it's a little bit difficult to. Oh yeah, and I need to check my build, by the way. If I'm not mistaken, my Arlecchino is she is EM at the moment. Oh no, she's attack. Okay, Whimsy attack, that's cool. And weapon is let me switch to her signature. Yeah, I just like, yeah. Actually no, let me switch to this one. Because like, let's say guys, if you use, by the way, this white tassel is a great weapon. But when you play outside weapon melt, this weapon is not so great. For overloaded, you can use it, but it's better to use like other weapon. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, it's like this one's Jade is, it's better. Alright, so yeah, let's just try it. And the problem is you need to like activate overloaded, after that use Chevreuse, but if you use overloaded you can lose. And yes, you can do charge attack maybe, like you know, like what? You can do something like that. Unfortunately she doesn't apply, like yeah.
Quick as a flash.
In this case I get like 50, like yeah, you see Night Soul points. And yes, like, no, it's difficult to use this team. Yes, yes, the Constellation too. I really good. Yeah, like 350k. You know, like yes, that's true. Like I don't know about 350k. You know why? Because like I usually don't watch that damage videos because they have like so broken artifacts. The max I did at about like 100k. But yes, my Iansan's Constellation Toy. Let me do it again. You know what's the problem with this team?
Are just the best
To activate Chevreuse, like the buff.
Sauces.
You need to use overloaded first. So yeah, let's say if you do something like that.
Control breathing. weapons! Everybody stand!
You see, like, the problem is, yes, it's actually not a bad damage. You see, like, it's like kind of pretty fast. The problem is, if you notice that Iansan buff, as soon as I switch to Arlecchino, my Iansan's buff is already calculating not only with attack, but only with her nice soul points. It's like different formula when you, like, let me show you. Let me just show you, like, what's the problem with constellation, with, like, when you use without. Yeah, this one. If Iansan has less than 42 Night Soul points, the attack bonus will based on her Night Soul points and attack. If Iansan has at least 42 and more, like 42 and more Night Soul points, the kinetic energy scale will switch to the like this mode state, in which the attack bonus will be stronger and based on her attack alone, you know? So yeah, it's a different formula, and as soon as I switch to Arlecchino, I already get less than 42, and my buff is low. Like, yeah, it's still good, but it's low. Why this team is not okay? Because, let's say, if you go with Fischl instead of Iansan, it might be better, because, like, it's not even overloaded team. Because, you know why? Iansan cannot apply Electro Field. And yes, it's kind of like Pyro team. Like, let's say it's like Mono Pyro team. You still can access. Oh, 32k highest for real dreamers. I mean, like, yeah, for me, like, I do a little bit, but you know why? I mean, like, I usually use Showkeeper, maybe because of that. Iansan Chasca. Iansan, yes, I can try Iansan Chasca. Just a second. So yeah, let's go, like, Iansan Chasca team is going to be like this, maybe. It's going to be Chasca. Let's go Furina. Let's go Bennett and Iansan. You know why? Because, like, she can. Oh yeah, but I still get a bullet conversion. But yes, let's try this team. So yeah, let's try something like that. Yeah. With and yeah, like if. Like, you just keep an eye on, like, her bar. Like, in this team, in this setup, I will use Iansan last. So yeah, it's going to be like that.
I'm going in! Faster! Stronger!
You see, like, in this case, damage is actually better than, like, Arlecchino. You know why? You see the bar? Did you notice the bar? Iansan's bar? Since Chasca is flying, she can, and she's a Natlan character, she can, let me just leave. So yeah, the same thing applies to Kinich. Let's try Kinich. But keep that in mind, like, there's another trick with Iansan's, like, just a second. When you use Iansan, you know what, let me put Iansan, like, just a second, guys.
Let's get.
When you use Iansan, like Natlan character, additionally gives you 1 Night Soul points every second. The scale will disappear. Let me find that, if I can, like within this. But anyway, like, Natlan character can give you additional Night Soul point, you know? Hey MZ, how are you doing? Everyone needs consideration too, especially Natlan character. I mean, let's say you don't need that. You know why? Guys, like, why I just made that topic? Because future characters, which is Escoffier is going to be actually crazy. And Iansan's meta might be a little bit like lowered by adding that cryodendro reaction, you know? Just keep that in mind, because Bennett actually is more than enough. Let me try that Arlecchino team, which Rohit told me, but without like Iansan. So yeah, let's go like this team. Let's go like Chivalrous, let's go Official, let's go Arlecchino and Bennett. It's like, let's say, typical like overloaded team. Hey Sino, how are you doing? Can you try Iansan, Chasca, Furina, Shanlik? This is another great team actually, Rohit. You know why? I can, but it's better to use Bennett. And I can explain you why. Because Xilonen cannot heal, right? But you need some healing to get Funfire stack. But I can try. Just a second. Let me try this one first. Which is like, yeah.
Transfixed. Let's light it up. Teamwork is on. Reveal. Stop right there.
If you notice that this team is a little slightly better than Iansan. You know why? Because like Official applies Electro and you get that overloaded, right? But when you use Iansan, like damage is slightly less because Iansan cannot apply that Electro, even though she gives you some buff. You ever saw like anyone say, oh, like, yeah, but like MZ, come on, like don't compare Bennett with Iansan, because you know why? I don't know, like you have Iansan Constellation too. Iansan is better for natlan characters mostly, unless you have Constellation 4. And it means like you cannot keep that buff. It means that she's extremely limited, and the point is, now at the moment, we are within natlan, and yes, she might be meta. But in the future, believe me or not, she's not going to be so meta. You know why? Because, like, let's say, why Iansan is so limited? Not like Bennett. Bennett is just like pure buff. You just like use his skill, his burst, his skills on like flat attack. So yeah, if your weapon has a high flat attack number, it means like your buff will be better. He has Constellation 6, which is actually also cool for pyro characters, but he is extremely easy to use, not like Iansan, because Iansan to compare time duration with Bennett needs Constellation 6. The point is, in the future, we will get different characters with different mechanics, and that Iansan will be just not so relevant, believe me. Like, you know why? Because of her not difficult mechanic, because of difficult usage, like difficult conditions to use. Because you need natlan character, you need to like move pretty fast, you need like something like that to keep that buff up. With Bennett, you don't need to do that. You just need highest base attack weapon, and that's it, and some energy. So yeah, like actually, I expect Iansan will be not so relevant in the future. Like after, like let's say maybe not within not cry, but within like future updates. And that's, you know, like why is that? If you ask me, it's because like Hoyo, they say, like Hoyo doesn't want to release another Bennett. That's the point. Yeah, what is it? Oh yeah, like just second sword and like Iansan in. Oh, for real, just second sword and then congrats. Oh, unfortunately, you know what, guys? Like about Iansan, that's the point, MC. Like that's the point. That's what we're talking about. Why Iansan is not so great? Because even at Constellation 2, using Iansan with other characters is bad. Like the characters which you can use easily, it's like Kinich, it's definitely Verisa, it's Mavuika. You can easily use these three characters. You can use Gaming. Like yes and no, it's a little bit like yeah, still, but you can use them. You can use maybe Xiao, but Xiao has his own buffers. You know, like Furin is way better. Like Chlorine is not okay with Constellation 2, and Arlecchino as well. Yeah, she gets some buff, I mean, like, but not so much, you know. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's waste. You can use it though, because yeah, but you cannot replace Bennett in this case. You still to use Bennett, but it's not going to be overload the team. So yeah, like kind of like, yeah, some conditions you need to meet. And in the future, like, let's say maybe, like, just maybe, like, that Skirk is going to be like a little bit different character. So yeah, the point is, like, I would say Bennett is way better than like Iansan for like, let's say he is extremely simple to use. I mean Bennett. She can be good, but Ororon is better for like Chasca. No, actually no. Like, you know why? Like Iansan is better. I can do the system. Just a second. Let me try Shanling first. Shanling is not okay actually. Let me try this team. Rohit told me about like Chasca and Shanling. Why this team is bad? Because you need some like more healing. As you know, guys, Iansan gives you some healing, but that healing is bad. So it's not enough to like meet like Furina requirements. It's like, yeah, it's super low. Okay, so yeah, the buff is going to be like, yeah, like that.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come on! Kuba, get them! Eat this! Control breathing! On look, let's fly! Bowser! Open fire!
It's still okay. But yes, if you check that, so yeah, that's the point. Because you know what's the problem? As you know, like Furina, like, yeah, she is like, yeah, drain your HP. So that's why Shanling is not okay. It's better to use some healer. Mavuika is rumored to rerun. Yeah, it's not actually, yes. Mavuika will get her rerun in 5.7 or 5.8. One of them, that's definitely. And citlali as well, don't forget about that. So yeah, like this team is way better. I mean, like this one, Iansan and Bennett, because Bennett gives you some healing back and it helps because of like Furina's drain mechanic, HP drain mechanic. About Arlecchino, you can use Iansan. Why not? But still, her classic team, I mean like with Fischl or like Kuki Shinobu is way better. Wirisa, yes. With Wirisa, no matter what, even at Constellation 0, you can use that Iansan. You just get less buff, that's it. Let's try. Hey Ali, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm using like Diona. And no, citlali gonna broke her. Citlali. Score going to be like broken dreamers. Oh, you know, like what? Yes, actually, I hope like she's going to be crazy. Not gonna lie. Definitely right, like, and citlali is good for Chasca and Mavuika. Citlali is actually, you know why citlali is great? Oh, by the way, guys, citlali will be better in some cases, even better than Escoffier. You know why? Because like I showed you guys yesterday. So yeah, like let's go like this team. Let's go citlali and Kazuha. Like this team, right? In this team, I would say, like, yeah, like looks like so many guys told that Escoffier, let's say like she's going to be like Escoffier. Escoffier is going to be like, no, it's not Escoffier. Yeah, like sword character. Like Escoffier is going to be like good with this team. Maybe yes, maybe not. You know what's the problem is with this team? Let's say if you use like Kazuha, if you use Xilonen, yes, maybe. Because Xilonen is like Cinder City. Xilonen can give you debuff. But what's the problem with Xilonen is because not this team. My bad, guys. So yeah, you cannot use like get 55% and like you need to use another Cryo or Electro. So let's say it's going to be Escoffier, Furina, Neuvillette. But the point is you need Constellation 1 Neuvillette because Constellation 0 Neuvillette is not okay. As you know, like guys, like Neuvillette has some problem with his constellation. Like not a problem, but yes, he has like 3 stacks, which is like this one. With that team, you cannot get fully You cannot like fully utilize this one, this passive, which is actually terrible. You need to use someone. I have Favonius R1, thankfully. Congrats. Actually, Favonius, you mean like Favonius what? Favonius Favonius like polearm or Favonius like sword? So yeah, still like many players says that like New Wallet is going to be broken with Escoffier, but I would say he's not going to be so broken. You know what's the problem with New Wallet, especially if you have Constellation 0? Constellation 0, like yeah, if you check that passive, it says that you need to do like different reaction to get 160 damage. His charge attack damage, which is the main source of his like damage, right? Once to 160, like 3 different like reaction, which is might be like when a party members like triggers like vaporize, frozen, electro, etc., something like that. So yeah, with Iansan, with Escoffier, like full Escoffier team, you only can get frozen and that's it. So only frozen reaction. It means only 1 stack, which gives you 110 damage, which is actually super bad, you know. So let me do that. Let me do the showcase maybe. Yes, you can get 55 red shed for cryo and hydro, but I still would say Ayaka team like future cryo characters would be better. Fishing? Oh yeah, fishing is like, especially that like mechanic fish, it's hard to find. So okay, like yeah, let's just like do some so like you know what, that's a point with New Wallet. I just like, you know, many players again like says that she's going to be like crazy with that team. I wouldn't expect that so much, especially if you have, look at you cannot get enough damage. We can do the like, let's give it a try. So yeah, let's go like this team, which is going to be like, let's say it's like we can go actually. Oh yeah, actually let's go like this team. You know why? We still can do some damage, and it's a freeze team, and it's a New Wallet damage. Let's try it, and I switch to Kazuha, because Kazuha will give us additional reaction. So yeah.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Get to work! Citlali! Beast pop up!
It's about like 25k, right? 29, 30k, 32k, 32k, right? It's because of buff. Now let's try to do like... So yeah, let's swirl Hydro and try.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide!
Wind strike!
Fulfill our path! Not you two!
Let the mighty be humbled!
You see like it's damage 40, not way better damage. You see like the damage is like 40-ish k. Like the point is that additional reaction. So I would say if you ask me, like this team is going to be the same if you use like only like with Constellation. It's like I'm talking about Constellation 0 New Wallet. So this team is will give you like kind of the same damage. Maybe Xilonen, like yeah, you can use Xilonen as well. Let's try Xilonen, by the way, because Xilonen is Cinder, but yes, my like she's Cinder Seed as well. Just a second, let me just give it a try, because you don't know what the point is. I don't expect Escoffier is going to be so crazy for New Wallet. Even though many players says that, the problem is that stacks you need to gain. Yes, against some enemies you can get the stacks, but if enemies is neutral, you know, doesn't have any aura, it's difficult to get stacks unless you have Constellation 1, because Constellation 1 gives you additional stack. Alright, so yeah, let's...
Let my name echo Hear the echoes of the valley! Show no mercy! Xilonen, these pop...
Be sanctified.
Yeah, this is a little bit more damage because Kazuha gives us 42, Xilonen gives us 44, but if you use mono team, it's about like 30k damage. Just imagine the difference. Yes, Escoffier can reshred Hydro by 55%, but I don't think it will help you deal more damage, you know? Try Verisa Aggravate. Verisa Aggravate is not great, Ali. Verisa Aggravate is actually bad, you know? Like, but yeah, let's give it a try. Verisa Aggravate, you know why Verisa Aggravate is bad? It's better to use Verisa in, like, let's say, it depends, by the way. It depends on, like, your teams. Like, let's say you can go, like... But yeah, let's give it a try. The problem is, when you use Verisa with Furino, for example, you need a healer. We actually can go maybe like additional Electro, but that will ruin our like it will ruin like Kuki Shinobu. Let's say if I go like Aggravate. So yeah, just a second. The team is going to be like that, right? Escoffier is not that good than citlali. You know, like Ali, actually, let's say Escoffier is going to be okay, but only for cryo characters, if you ask me, because I actually wouldn't agree with the players who told that New Bullet is going to be crazy as hell. No, and the problem is that stack. It's a huge problem, actually. I don't know why maybe they will notice that later, but yeah, that stack, which is his passive. So yeah, you cannot, let's say Kazuha, citlali gives you more damage than like a mono Hydro team, and I don't think that 55% will help you a lot, because you know what's the problem with reshred? Reshred has like 3 different formulas when it comes to damage calculation. When you have like let's say buff is buff, when you get a buff it just increase your damage, but with reshred, like Hydro, Reshred, Pyro, any of them, when you lower than 0, it calculates normally, but if you equal or more than 0, it's twice less Reshred, you know? So let's say it twice less ability to do damage. That's the point. So it also depends on the character, the enemy you fight against. Oh yeah, kind of like, yeah, and getting more reshred doesn't mean like always a good damage, you know? That's why Furina is so great. That's why Furina is so useful, because she gives you 75%, up to 75% damage. I'm not going to, like, I don't want to say that Escoffier is going to be completely useless. Just keep that in mind. That Skirk is going to be released, Columbina is going to be released, we have Ayaka, we have Chonyun, we have Risley, we have Shenhe. Yes, Shenhe is kind of like supportive character, but still, I mean, I saw some players use Constellation 6, just I want to like emphasize that, Constellation 6, Shenhe as a DPS. It's possible, because she actually can one-shot some enemies, you know, like, yeah, but she is Constellation 6. Okay, so yeah, you want me to use like Aggravate, right? I'm going to use like, we need some buff, we need Nahida definitely, we need Verisa, and in this team actually, you know, like Baiju, it's just incredibly crazy character. Why? Because Baiju gives you, let's say it's Baiju, let's say yes, let's say like it's Baiju. I'm going to use Yao Yao maybe. Like, why? Baiju gives you shield, Baiju can heal, and at the same time Baiju is a buffer, as you know, he can gives you attack buff. Yeah, we don't have any other characters, so yeah, it's like, yeah, let's give it a try. But I don't want to tell that like Escoffier is going to be completely useless. No, she's going to be useful, but just keep that in mind. New Bullet is not the case. Just like, yeah, I just like recently I saw a couple videos about that, so New Bullet will get buffed, but yeah, it's kind of questionable. It's suspicious. a little bit, and you can test it, by the way, because if you cannot get the stacks, the damage is terrible for a new wallet. It's the same thing like if you compare with Navia, by the way. If you cannot get that 6 shards, you know, like to gain that 200 attack buff, Navia's damage is also not so great. That's why you need to collect them by using that hold skill. Try or no, like Iansan is like no, like Iansan, like it's a buffer, like you cannot use ororon. You know why? Because Iansan at least give you some healing back. Iansan is crazy for Verisa. Like ororon is not okay. Ororon will actually destroy my can destroy my damage. You know why? Because ororon will unintentionally apply electro, which I don't need to. So yeah, I need like to use Verisa's electro, but not like ororon's electro. You know? So yeah, like in this case, ororon is not the case. Definitely. So yeah, let's do like that. Let's just first maybe.
Roll! The Temple of Wisdom! Stay put! Step aside! Headbutt! Paimon spark!
Yeah, that was waste actually.
Charge! Yeah! Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Headbutt! Volcano Kablam! Yeah!
It's kind of okay, maybe. Let me try it again, but yeah, like my bad, I used my Yao. It's actually waste. Oh, you didn't go the Iansan, that's why you want me to use Ororon. Like, okay, I can try use Ororon, no problem, but yes, I can, but yeah, you know what's the problem with Ororon? You know what's the problem with this team? If you use Ororon without Baijo, yeah, you just like your Verisa will be like killed in no time. She's actually a little bit, she's good, but at the same time might be like a problem. You know, like sometimes you just feel you can't dodge all of the attacks because she's jumping. Yeah, you know that plunge attack, but sometimes you just like you're jumping, like it's so bad in time, so you get all of the hits. That's a problem. But yeah, let's just, let's do like something like that.
Committed to memory! Make yourselves at home! Quick as a flash! Hi! Yeah! Paimon spark! The night burns! Yeah! Oof! Look out below! Charge!
Let's say, okay, like kinda like, but yeah, it's not a great one, I would say, you know why? But you can use Verisa. Still, like, her plunging, like with Furina, is way better. Like, what you still can use this team. Let me try with Ororon. Again, like Ororon is not a great option, unfortunately. And you know what? Like Ali, if you ask me, if you have Verisa and you don't have like Iansan, I would say it's better to like, and Baijo, I would say it's better to avoid using that team like archetype. You know, like I mean like. Verisa's aggravate. Yeah, why not? Like it's, you know, like it's better to use for you maybe like just like ordinary plunger, like even without Shinyon, by the way, you can do that. Like I will show you. You can go the team like if you have Furina, you can go the team like this, like Furina, Barbara, Verisa, and Kazuha or Sucrose. It's not a bad team.
Roll! Sharing my knowledge!
By the way, to avoid that, yeah, it's a little bit like slow. Let's try, you know what? Let's try Ororon's like, because you know like what? You don't. I'm using Chivalrous overloaded with verse. Yeah, that's true. You can use overloaded Chivalrous. It's better than like let's say than any other teams. I would say like aggravate is okay, but yeah, in some circumstances, not always. Because overloaded is actually cool. Because you're going to use like this team. But yes, I'm going to use like Iansan again. But like this team. You actually, yes, not Iansan. Let's just go not Iansan. Let's go like You know what's the problem with other characters, electro characters? They can steal your damage. You can go like official, or let's say ororon. Let's definitely like steal. Well, let's go ororon, because ororon is a Cinder City like holder, and he can like, yeah, something like that.
Hands where I can see 'em. Drop your weapon. I'm going in. Hi! Yeah! Heads up! Ultimate flying kick! Hi! It's justice o'clock!
It's way better, actually. Like if you compare with previous team, it's way better. And by the way, you know what? To avoid like facing that cooldown, you can do a little bit slow rotation. But yeah, if you want to do that, still you can do charge at the end. Let me try it again. So yes, like that.
You asked for it! Stop right! Let's light it up! Everybody! Hi! Yeah! Headbutt! Hi! Yeah! Heads up! Kapow! Hi!
So yeah, this one is better than previous team. So yeah, you can use it, but that's Ororon team by the way. And now let me go like Iansan team. Yes, it's about the shield, as you know. Like yeah. Anyway, let me try Iansan. I want to try Iansan with Kinich actually, and test if I can keep that buff on. So yeah, let's try this one, which is going to be Iansan, Bennett, Verisa. And by the way, you know what, guys? Like, let's say it's better to wait, but if you want to go for Verisa, I mean, I wouldn't judge you. You know why? Because she's really fun to play. She's really, really fun to play. So yeah, let's go like this team. Wait, what are you? Chivalrous is yeah, Constellation. No, like my Chivalrous is already Constellation 2, because yeah, like when I chasing for Constellation to Iansan, I got 2 Constellation for Chivalrous. It's actually not bad, but yeah, she is not like high Constellation character at the moment. So yeah, let's try it again. So let's go and go like
Hands where I can see 'em. Final one. I'm going in. Controlled breathing. Start the clock. Headbutt. Hero incoming. Yeah. Heads up. Hero incoming. Yeah.
a little bit faster, like a couple seconds faster. I mean, yes, you need to get used to rotation. My bad. I'm a little bit bad with Verisa, just a little bit. I need to do it again and again to get used to her. But yes, this one is a little bit faster. Okay, so yeah, let's try Kinich. Because you know why? Actually, Kinich might be not a bad option. Unfortunately, you know what's the problem with Kinich? Kinich's best team, it's kind of like, yeah, something like that. You know, it's like, yeah. You still can use, I think you still can use that. Because, you know why? You apply Electro only once. But not, it's not consistent. I mean, like Verisa's. But what would be the rotation? Yeah, rotation would be like, I would say Bennett, then Emily, then Iansan, then Kinich, like something like that. Let's give it a try.
Everybody stand! Russian floral! Faster, stronger! On!
Locked on!
It's 2k damage. And he still can keep that, yeah.
Mind to command!
Let me try different, like... Let me try, like... by the way, he can fully keep that, like, Iansan's buff. By the way, if you notice that bar, he is at the top. Always. let's try different like rotation. Let's try like this one. Let's try like this
A
one.
little ambiance. Teamwork is strength. Controlled breathing. Let's.
Like just a second, let me try it again. I just like, because you know why? That electro actually somehow destroyed. I maybe can, yeah, let me try different one. Electro, like let me try Iansan at the end. So yeah, like that.
This will brighten up the place. Everybody stand back. Quick as a flash. Start.
Yeah, it's not enough actually. Fortunately, it's not enough. I mean, yes, I just like, because usually you can do up to 4, and like the maximum is a 5 hits with that like enhanced like kinich attack. But I will try another team. Just a second. Let me try this one first. So yeah, like he's like ordinary team, like something like that. No. By the way, guys, if you want me to use some different team, just like write in the chat. So yeah, it's going to be like...
I'm going in. Russian floral.
Target acquired.
Yeah, if you notice that this team is way better. Like, yeah, you know why? Because Iansan just destroy my, I can do it different, actually. I can try to use Iansan first, right? To get rid of that Electro. Because I just, like, ruin my... Yeah, let's give it a try. So, yeah, let's go the same team. With Iansan, but try to use Iansan first. But the problem is, like, I maybe can get a low buff. Maybe. Because, yeah, I just like, let's give it a try anyway. So, yeah, it's going to be like that.
Teamwork is strength. This will brighten up the place.
Not like that. Let's try Iansan first.
Controlled breathing. On. Everybody stand back. A little ambiance.
Locked up.
This one is slightly better. You know why? I just like finish it. Like, you know why? Yeah, because like I just like used Iansan. She uses all of like I used all of the Electro Aura, and after that, like yeah, but yeah, it's better to use like different team. I would say. Let's try a different one. Let's try Iansan but Hyperbloom. But yeah, Hyperbloom is not... Yeah, actually I can buff. So yeah, something like that. Shinchu and Kokishinobu. Because yeah, I used to use Bennett back then. If you remember, guys. So yeah, it's going to be like that.
Let me leave you a friend. I'll settle this. Start the...
Target acquired.
No, it's bad.
Bow before your king.
That's terrible. It's just terrible, yeah. It's just terrible. I mean, yes, you can use with Kinich, but maybe Kinich for Ina team. Something like that with Bennett, you know? But yeah, still, like, his premium team is like Emily team. Let's do one domain maybe, then continue.
have a high hope.
And just keep that in mind that Escoffier is going to be a single target. She's not like Citlali, she's not like Ganyu, who can apply like Electro with AoE. Citlali is, yes, she's like can apply.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide! Fulfill our path! You two! Quick as a flash! On! Yeah! Look out below! By my spark, the night burns! Hero incoming! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock!
It's not a bad team actually. Not a bad team. It's a little bit like... It's like low duration, Iansan buff, but still, it's okay. Hey VGS, how are you doing? Superconducting. You know, like it's kind of like I would say, you know why this team is good? Because you, by using Electro, you just like, let me try and Spiral Abyss. Let me just try and Spiral Abyss. So it's the same team. It's going to be citlali. Unfortunately, like in this team, I would say Escoffier is going to be better. You know why? Because she is a healer. Like Iansan's healing is bad. It's not so great. And also like this one, as you know, like citlali is like, she is better for Hydro and like Cryo, like Pyro characters, not for Electro. But let's just give it a try. Because instead of using citlali, would be better to use Diona. Because Diona is a healer and she is not bad. Oh, by the way, so yeah, if you have some like, if you want me to use some different team comps, just like write in the chat, guys, to do some tests, etc.
Time to shine! Show no mercy! Xilonen, it's pop-up! Start the... Yeah! Charge! Boost! Kapow! By my spark, the night burns! It's justice o'clock!
Let me do it again, I just messed up with rotation a little bit. As soon as you hear that sound, like which is like, it means like you need to use that Varisa's Q, by the way. The problem is I do it wrong because I just like not let it's better to do like something like that.
Get to work!
Like that to get Electro.
Strike a pose!
Electro like
Echoes! Faster! Stronger! Yeah! Heads up! Justice o'clock! Yeah! Move! Look out below! Hero incoming! Showing you... Ooh! Time to shine! Show no mercy! You two! Time to... Let's move! Headbutt! Maximum power! Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! That was a cheap shot! Fulfill our path! Xilonen, it's pop-up! Let the world collide! Control breathing! Start! Yeah! Look out below!
that's great. So yeah, like she needs a healer. I mean, like that shield is not enough, unfortunately. What a track Kazuha hyper carry also. Kazuha hyper, even like with Kazuha actually, she's crazy. You know why? Actually, like as you know, guys, like let's say with Kazuha, you can use like this team. You can go Diona, you can go like Furina, Verisa, and like, let's say not Diona, my bad. You can go Barbara. It's better to go Barbara because yeah, in this case, like Barbara is way more like, yeah. Just a second, where's my Barbara? So, yes, and Kazuha. This team is crazy actually. But you know why? Because you need to deal with the shields, and Kazuha is great for that. Like, yeah, for this first chamber. The only problem is I don't have Iansan. Now I have like all natlan characters who play style is most convenient, strongest, fun. Actually, yes, Rohit. I was surprised. You know why? As you know, guys, I didn't want to get Kinich back then. I wanted Chevrolet's Constellation, and if you remember, guys, my summoning, like, I ended up 0 copies of Chevrolet whatsoever. I got Kinich, but I couldn't get Chevrolet. I got Chevrolet after that. I don't remember when, but still, the same thing happens with Verisa and like, yeah, and Iansan's copy. But it's ended up that Ian's, like Verisa and Kinich are pretty good characters. Kinich especially. Kinich just needs some like good supportive characters, unfortunately, because you know why? Iansan is not so great for him. Because it's still like Kinich premium team is going to be like Kinich, Mavuika, Bennett, and Emily, or like Kinich, Xilonen, Bennett, and Emily. This team is just crazy for Kinich. So yeah, let me try this one.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Headbutt! Ultimate flying kick! It's justice o'clock! Oof! Yeah!
Let me try it again. So yeah, try to avoid using that burst immediately. Try to use like her enhanced Q, which is for free. Oh yeah, I don't have mualani, by the way, but that's true. But you know what? I intentionally like skip that mualani. If you remember that, I just like didn't want to get mualani at all because I had new wallet and I saw like couple problems with mualani, especially with gameplay. And if you remember, guys, they fixed, like just gave some fixes to mualani. They made some fixes to mualani. It's after 5.2 patch or something like that, if you remember that. So yeah. And even after fixed, mualani is still a little bit like kind of difficult to use.
I'll protect us. Yeah! Look out below! Charge! Yeah!
It's better to use like not that. Actually, it's better to use like... It's better to use like this one. My bad, guys. So yeah, it's better to use like this one.
Hurry up!
Wind strike.
Not like that. Since, like, you know, like what's the problem with Verisa? It's her gameplay. Since her skill gives you plunge and her charge gives you plunge, I mean, like, yeah, sometimes you just like, especially me, like, I don't want to say about everyone, but me, I just messed up with that, like, that moves. Well, I do, but like, I don't want to build her. Or it depends on like, right, like, you know, it depends on like your like preferences. If you don't want to build Iansan, why not? I mean, like, because you know why? She is good, like as I mentioned, she is good for some specific characters, especially at low constellations. Even Constellation 2, like that constellation doesn't help you a lot. You still need some like natlan characters. You notice with Arlecchino, you still can get like pretty good damage with Arlecchino, not gonna lie. I can try to do it again. But yeah, it's better to use natlan character. So yeah, let's...
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Let's dance! Headbutt! Where are we coming? Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
I messed up again. Where is official Xilonen and Chevrolet? Would you try? Oh, come on, like for real, like Dreamers, can you explain the team? Like, I just want to, like, don't get me wrong, just can you explain me why this team? I just like, I want to I want to like catch the logic. I mean, like I can understand if you use like why Verisa with like Chevreuse. Oh yeah, actually no, it's Chevreuse. It's not Chasca. My bad. My bad. Yes. My bad. Verisa, Fischl, Xilonen, and Chevreuse. You know what's the problem with this team? This team is kind of like doesn't have enough healing. Yeah, my bad. I saw the Chasca. My bad. Exchange official with my Iansan only. Just a second, like dreamers. I can try the team. Yes, but you know what's the problem? Xilonen is yes, maybe yes. Just a second. Let me try couple this one a couple times of this team.
I'll protect us. Strike a pose. Time to shine. Capitano, grid me strike. Headbutt. Charge. Charge. Look out below. It's justice o'clock.
Time to go. The wind knows you.
Let the world come alive.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Come on. We can do it.
Into the wind.
Yeah. Hero incoming.
Oh my god, yeah. That's oh no, that's
The wind knows you.
Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Headbutt. Heads up. You're pretty tough. It's justice o'clock. Yeah.
Can someone trade my cover with Alhaitham? Oh, actually, you know, like I know the players who likes cover a lot. You know, just a lot. Because cover is actually not. Yes, I don't have cover to be honest, but he's not so terrible. So yeah, let's try the team dreamers we told us about. So yeah, it's going to be like which one? Just a second. Where is official Xilonen and Chevreuse? Just a second. So yeah, Verisa. Official. Xilonen and Chevreuse. This team definitely will get some energy problem. Just keep that in mind in advance. Yes, we have double electro, but still. So yeah, and it's going to be like that. We need to use like, yeah, let's give it a try. Oh man, I still haven't completed the new event. Oh, me too, actually, Rohit. Not gonna lie, I still need to do it. I was super busy couple days, and yeah, looks like at the end of the week it will be the same. And I need to do like the last one to get that free ororon. So yeah, rotation is going to be like that. It's better to start like this one.
Justice will prevail. Drop your weapon. By royal decree. Eat this. Hero incoming. Yeah. Kapow. Hero incoming.
Not gonna lie, it's actually not bad. It's actually cool, but the problem is like now I need to destroy like this one. So yeah, like against this one, it's going to be terrible a little bit. Oh, in second phase, okay, like second phase will destroy all of them. Yes, I can. Just a second, because you know why? Second phase made for like if we like yeah, let's give it a try. No problem. Oh, but the problem is just keep that in mind. It's a healing. I mean, like you need some healing. I'm not going to go like to the end, just like yeah, but let's give it a try. So yeah, it's going like this. And which one was that? Xilonen. I mean, like still, I would say Mavuika might be better, but Mavuika also cannot heal. But you want to do event like on stream? We are perfectly fine. You know, like why I don't like do events on the stream, Rohit? Because I do recordings and I do like some editing, etc., something like that to post at least couple videos. So yeah, I usually that's why I don't do that, you know. And it's kind of might be a little bit like, yeah, like, you know, like maybe like players don't want to do it alone, etc. So yeah, well, kind of spoiling.
You two! Time!
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Behold the abyss.
Shower me with praise! Lumine! Xilonen! Eat Papa!
Fallen leaves, adorn my knuckles!
Mission burn the truth.
Be sanctified.
The power. Shall set you free. Shall endure.
Time to shine!
Wind strike!
Silence. Let the mighty be humbled.
Show no mercy!
Settle down.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, yes. That's true. Like if I do like so late, that's actually makes no sense because it's not spoiling anyway. Okay, so yeah, this one is like, yeah, going to be the same. You need to do like some.
Care for a dance?
Final warning! You
Dance with me!
Oh my god, what a terrible like.
Bow your head.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide! Get to work! You two! Time to...
The tides beckon. Silence.
Behold the abyss.
Time to shine! Fulfill our pact! Suffer their wrath!
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
The wind knows me. The birds come!
Let the world collide! Show no mercy!
Wind strike!
Settle down.
You two! Time to end them!
Bow your head.
Get to work!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Yeah, Pyro is DPS on it. I don't even remember like really stat now. What? Chasca need Pyro Goblet? I mean, like let's say like that. Like second best one. If you don't have good attack ones, then yes, you can use Pyro Goblet. Because usually her base team like consists with at least one Pyro or two Pyro characters, you know? So yeah, in this case, yes, Pyro is good. It's a little bit less damage, just keep that in mind. Like if you use attack is better for Chasca, but you still can use Pyro Goblet. So yeah, rotation is going to be like that.
Care for a dance?
Hands where I can see
Dance
them.
with
Drop
me.
your weapon. It's the fire! Hey! Oz revealed!
Be a good audience, won't you?
Justice o'clock!
Not done yet!
But
The curtain!
here are we coming!
rest for the...
Yeah! Look out below! Justice o'clock! Yeah! Oof! Look out below! Charge! Yeah! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're... by royal final warning! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah!
Yeah, she's like actually for a second one, she's super easy because you know why? We got that buff, you know? And because of that... Oh, you have a defense one? Yeah, it happens. I mean, like, yeah, farming artifacts, it's like, yeah, difficult. You know what? Why? For the second one, she's crazy. That's why I try to not use her. Because second one, Chasca's plunging attack damage increased by 75%. It's a huge buff, you know? Let's say it's like kind of like nasty buff, if you ask me. That's why I use like on a first valve. Like, oh, because, you know, like, let's say, usually, like Hoyo do something like that. They just like give us like more buffs for the characters, which is like premium characters, which is like now like for a character you can wish at the moment. And yes, Warisa is not an exception. It's because of buff. 75% it's a lot. It's a huge buff. So yeah.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Show no mercy! Suffer the...
Silence! Be sanctified. Settle down!
Strike a pose! Let my name echo it! Fulfill our path!
Yeah, this case like
You two!
As one with wind and cloud.
Silence!
using freeze make no sense actually, but
The times beckon.
it's a shell anyway. Especially for like Constellation Zero and
Settle
Mora.
down! Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Show no mercy! Citlali! Eat papa!
Settle down.
I should have actually used like this one.
Shower me with praise!
Bow your head.
Yeah, like I lost some time, but that's alright. I use HP Goblet on Nahida because like I did EM and like damage bonus. Oh, okay. Every time I get like good defense, and it's always like that, right? Like, by the way, it's like you are not alone if you ask me, because yeah, it's the same things for me. Okay, so yeah, this one is like, yeah, usually it's like okay.
Midnight Phantasma! You asked for it! Stop right there! Nice and spicy! Hey, yeah! Charge! Yeah! Oof! Hero incoming! Yeah! Huh. Justice will prevail! Shadow Raven!
Let me get that fire real quick, and after that,
You're
yeah.
toast! By my spark, the night burns! It's justice o'clock! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah! Look out below! Hero incoming! Yeah! Too strong!
All right.
Final warning! You asked for it!
Midnight
I'm gonna start over with.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
But yeah.
Headbutt! Hero incoming! By my spark, the night burns!
Yeah, like yeah, this buff is actually so bad because you just like even if you mess up with your rotation, you know, like yeah, this team is good. Not gonna lie. Let me just write that one. So yeah, it's going to be like which one? Just a second. But keep that in mind. Like in the future, this team might be not so useful. You know why? Because Xilonen, yes, she applies some pyro. That's why you use Shenling to do like some, but Mavuika might be better. The other problem is like, let's try with like the same team but without like Fischl, with like Iansan. Attack Pyro or EM. If it's the last option, what? I got a cryo damage bonus goblet. Should I give that to Chasca? Chasca no, like, you know, like, let's say about Chasca. Chasca benefits like goblet only like from... She benefits from attack goblet and like pyro damage goblet, like that. I mean, like, you cannot, you maybe can use... No, actually, yes, the only ones. Maybe hydro, you know, to increase the hydro. And by the way, guys, you know what? Oh, let me just like, let me show you something. You know that you can use like, just a second. You can use, just a second. Yeah. You can use Chasca with WiFi set. There's some exception, like not exception, but some condition. Like, let's say, like, yeah, you need to meet some condition. Just a second. Let me just show you. And condition is a weapon. So yeah, let me first show you my build. So at the moment, my Chasca is right. Let's try Chasca, by the way, because you know why? Actually, VV set on Chasca is not bad if you have like hoyoverse scump, like harp, that weapon. So yeah, let's go like this team. The team I usually use, which is actually citlali and ororon. It's my, like, let's say like
Archon reporting for battle.
So yeah, at the moment my ratio is like that, 57 to 207, right? With like ability to get like additional 40% when I use skill or burst, etc., something like that immediately, you know. So yeah, if you like, even if you don't hit an enemy, you still can get that buff. I mean 40%. Now let's do something like that. I didn't try EM goblet damage. Was it less? Yeah, let me just do it. Like, by the way, let me do the test with Chasca, no problem. So yeah, what I'm going to do, let me just switch the artifacts. So yeah. Yeah, you still like, just imagine it's like 5 years old game, like, yeah, and we still don't have artifacts loadout in this game. And by the way, in 5.6 we're not going to get it as well. That's a huge problem with Genshin. Even in Wuthering Waves we already have that. So yeah, now it's like that. Let me switch my build a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to use Skyward Hump. So yeah, because it gives me, as you know, like Chasca has, if I'm not mistaken, she has like crit rate ascension. So yeah, now let me go like Vivi set. Vivi set, actually, it's a great set for her. You still can use Vivi set and you will be alright. The only condition is like, yeah, you need to go for that weapon because it gives you crit rate, crit damage. So yeah, let me equip like the most like crazy artifacts I have. Attack, attack. And actually I need what? I need crit damage. Oh, I don't have any. Okay, let's go like this one, no problem. I mean, like, would be nice to get crit damage, but still, even with that, I have like 101. Like, let me just do some. Maybe I have like. Oh, I have one. Just a second. Yeah, let's go like something like that. Let's check the ratio. So yeah, it's going to be like 89 to 213. It's actually better than I had before, like kind of close to it, right? And I use all of the stuff. I mean, like, it's 4-piece, 5-star weapon. So yeah, let's give it a try. Actually, this build is crazy. Let's do bosses. About elemental mastery, I would say it's not a great idea. You know why? Because mostly Chasca benefits from your teammates, and why you use Viviset. Viviset also can do like, yeah, swirling, as you know, so yeah, something like that. But let's try another teammate. Let's try her premium team maybe. It's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. Or mavuika. But let's try Bennett.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Because like she still can like apply some pyro by converting the bullets.
Stop that!
Can I get some? Okay.
Teamwork is teamwork. Let the world come alive. You two, time to end them.
Just
Open fire. Open fire.
she's actually doing crazy damage. Like with this set, you can easily go with the set. Yes, I freeze that enemy. That's true. But you can actually go with Viviset. Try Ororon, Fischl, Shivroos, and Veresa. That's not a great team. You know why? Like Ali, that's a bad team because you don't like. It's not going to be like I will try it, but it's not going to be okay. 3 pieces, nice. Crit damage, please. Oh my god, no. Okay, I will keep it anyway. Oh my god. You know which one this piece is? This is for this is for, yeah, you know that. But the problem is, I assume that Skirk is going to be crit ascension. Skirk's ascension is going to be crit damage. I assume that. But yeah, we'll see. It's kind of great piece, not gonna lie. Second one, by the way. This one is bad, but yeah, let's. Damn circlet, yeah, that's true. That's actually damn circlet, not gonna lie. Okay, let's try the team you told me about. It's like Ororon, Fischl. You know why team is bad? Because it's not overloaded team. To do overloaded, as you know, like you need to do like apply like pyro and electro as well. So you need some pyro and electro aura. I mean, like that's why, let's say using Iansan alone is not a way, and using like Shivroos alone, it's not a way as well. But let's give it a try. So yeah, the point is, guys, like let me just like tell you about the Chasca. This Chasca actually might be slightly better than with Obsidian Codex. You know why? Because the problem is only like these 2 pieces, which gives you anemo damage bonus, which is actually not so useful because it's not elemental damage bonus. You know, elemental damage bonus means it's increase your bullets as well, all of your bullets, whether it's anemo bullets, whether it's pyro, hydro, etc., something bullets. In this case, it's only anemo, but on top of that, you can actually get like swirl damage increase and also elemental resistance shred. Like actually, it's crazy for your teammates, and if you use powerful teammates, this build is actually not bad. Just keep that in mind. You can easily go 4-piece like Viviset if you have. The only problem is, I'm sorry. The only problem is the weapon. So if you don't have crit damage weapon, like something like it's actually free to play because you can get it out of like standard banner by losing on your premium banner or like from a, or let's say from a standard banner. If you get it, just use it on Chasca. It's crazy build, you know. Like I like this build. I tried this build a couple times and it's crazy. Okay, let's just give it a try. That like roll it at the end of the stream, like Ali, no problem. At the end of the stream, maybe, you know why I don't want to touch it? Yeah, I will roll it anyway. I will roll it, no problem. So yeah, let's try like the team you told me about. So which one it was? It was like Ororon, Fischl, Shivroos, and Veresa. So yeah. Hey Lucia, how are you doing? So yeah, why this team is not okay? Fischl, Ororon, Shivroos, Fischl, Ororon. I always put that. I'm sorry, guys, about Iansan. My bad. So yeah, and Shivroos, right? Why this team is not okay? Because it's not overloaded, team. You can get overloaded, like, yeah, by using Shivruza's burst and skill, and that's it. But that overloaded only gives you Shivruza's passive, which is Rash Shred and attack buff. Rash Shred, let's say, you know? But it's mostly going to be electro damage. Let's give it a try anyway. Can you review my... Yeah, of course I can. Just a second, Lucia. Guys, let me switch the window real quick. Xilonen, you say? Xilonen? Yes. Oh my god, that weapon. Oh, damn. Why? I don't have... I try... You won't believe me, but I tried to get that Aqua Simulacra like 3 times. I spent in general, like overall, like about 120 wishes. I ended up getting like Jade Spear. I ended up getting stuff of Homa. But no Aqua whatsoever. I give up already. Because, yeah, it's a waste. My Xilonen is good. But your Xilonen is crazy. Yeah, like so many. You know what I would suggest you to do, maybe? It's not a bad idea to use like energy, because yeah, she needs some, that's true. But you lose some damage, you know? In the future, let's say if you can get some pieces with a little bit more energy. Yes, these 2 pieces is crazy, 16 and 16. But you will be comfortable with like 180. You know why? Because you have Constellation 1. Constellation 1 gives you second skill, which is actually good for energy, as you know. And because of that, I would say it's kind of like you can lower this number. So if you have HP 1, HP Sand, you will increase her damage by a lot, because 25 is low. Yes, that weapon, if I'm not mistaken, passives. That passive gives you 20% more. So yeah, you cannot see it here because it's like she is not within a field or like, yeah, in a team. But yeah, I would suggest you to go like change only this piece, because you definitely will be okay without like so much energy. I would say 170 with Constellation 1 is more than enough. You just need to use like her skill 2 times. If you don't have Constellations, then yes, you need about like 200, that's true. And Favonius. See my feather? You actually... Oh, okay. You're flexing. But that's crazy. 16. That's insane, actually. That's huge. Congrats. You know, like, let's say if you... As you know, guys, if you remember when like the game just started, I mean, that's a long time ago, like about like, yeah, like no one was aware about like crit rate, crit damage, etc. You know, like, yes, maybe some players, but not all of them. Like how valuable, oh my god, I'm sorry, how valuable crit rate is in the game. It's just insanely valuable. It's way more valuable than any other stat. But crit rate at the same time has some problem, because you crit rate, overcapping crit rate, it's completely waste, you know. Maybe it's the only stat which is so valuable, and like overcapping it, it's a bad idea. But yeah, congrats, that's crazy stuff. But yeah, no need to change it at all, because yeah, it gives you enough. 75 by the way for Xilonen is great. But again, like if you decrease energy recharge and gain more, because you know what, to be honest, this piece, yeah, if you have HP 1 with a more crit rate, with a little bit crit rate and crit damage, actually you can do better. Yes, it will be a little bit low energy, but I would say you will be alright. Okay, Ali, bye. That's crazy. I'm actually, yes, that's one is actually, that feather is just crazy. Congrats with that, and it has HP and double roll. Just an example, let me show you my build.
The musket is...
So yeah, my build like slightly like yeah, let me just show you what I use. So yeah, my Xilonen is like that. She has 28. It's also not so great. It's actually, it's like, I would say it's better to get like about 30-35k. It's like 65. I know it's low, but still it's, for me, it's enough. Like 183 and like 196. In artifacts I use, like, yeah, I try to use HP and I try to use hydro damage and yes, crit damage in this case, because you know why? But yeah, why you don't use crit damage? Because you have Aqua Simulacra, which gives you like a lot of crit damage. But I still would suggest you to do some adjustment. Go for HP with high as much as possible crit rate and switch your circlet at the same time from crit rate to crit damage. That will increase your damage by a lot. So yeah. And yes, by the way, about like Constellation 1. As you know, like Constellation 1 give her second charge, additional charge, which actually great for energy. Oh, you're welcome, Lucy, you're welcome. That's crazy build actually, but yeah, you need, if you do a little bit adjustment, she will be even better. Alright, so yeah, let's try this one. Which one's that? Oh yeah, the team like Ali told me about. Why this team is not okay? You can get...
Justice will prevail! Stop!
Farewell! Tell me what you see.
Oz, reveal!
You know, like, because of like Veresa's like personal damage, you actually can do some
Headbutt! Heads up!
damage, you know? And it's a fun part, you know why? Because you actually,
Justice o'clock!
if you notice that, why she is so cool. Even if you used all of your stuff, I mean like your skill, your burst, etc., you still can do damage by using charge attacks. Okay, so yeah, let's try another one, because like, you know, you need consistent pyro to like do some damage. In this case, actually, Xilonen is a great idea. She's not bad. You can use... Oh, actually, you know what? Let's try Dia. Yeah, actually, she doesn't need Dia. But let's try Dia. So yeah, let's go like this team. Let's go Chevreuse. And also at the same time, why this team is bad? Because you lose like Pyro Resonance, which gives you additional 25% attack. I mean like, yeah, all of your characters. It's actually a huge buff. So yeah, instead of this team, which is like... And you know, if you ask me, you can avoid using Fischl. In this case, I would say better to use Ororon. You know why? Because of Cinder City. Fischl cannot hold Cinder City. So yeah, it's better to go like, I would say maybe this team instead of like previous one. So yeah, like double Electro, double White. This one is, yes, actually might be good. By the way, Elixir is scam. Like, oh yeah, by the way, about Elixir, rolled into like... let me show you my like another elixir. By this time I did like 6 different artifacts with that elixir, like artifact transmuter. And the last one, what I get, actually I will keep it, not gonna lie, it's not bad. I got like this piece. It has a mark, by the way. It's an attack for Veresa, attack sand. Let's say, yeah, like it's rolled crit rate, crit damage only once. But it's my best one, by the way. I did 6 tries, as you know, guys. So yeah, all 6 tries was just terrible, incredibly terrible. I got like all of the videos. You can check it. You just search for artifact transmuter. So yeah, that was terrible experience. This one is actually, I would say, kind of like acceptable. Like yeah, it's okay. You know, at least 2 rolls to like crits, 2 crit rolls. Attack Sands, you know, like I would say Attack Sands, it's a bare minimal which you can do. I wouldn't suggest you to do Goblet unless you need that so bad, and Circlet, because usually you use off-piece circlets. And yes, try to get like goblets. Try like getting crit rate, crit damage goblets. It's actually not so difficult. In like not always, but yeah. So yeah, why this team is better, I would say. Unfortunately, my Dia is only Constellation 1, but with that sacrificial gravestone. So yeah. It's going to be like...
Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapons! Let's get it on! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Headbutt!
If you notice that this team is better. You see, like, I finish it like about like 10 seconds faster. Because you know why? Even though Dia applies Pyro not so fast, it's kinda enough to do Overloaded. You know, Mavuika would be way better. Because Mavuika also can buff, give you some buff. Bennett is not going to be okay as well. Because Bennett cannot apply off-field Pyro. He's going to be, yes, kinda like, yeah. But yes, release Overloaded is not bad. It's not bad. And also, like, don't forget about ororons like Cinder City buff. Alright, so yeah, let me try the main again. Yeah, the problem with this pile abyss, like this pile abyss, like I like this pile abyss because they give like on first upper half they gives you first chamber gives you that single enemy which you can find and do some test. But the problem is he has a shield. It means like less damage for you because yeah, that shield absorbs some damage, and all of the enemies has a like have shields. You know, that's a little bit like kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, let's try Verisa. Let's try again Verisa, and let's try Verisa Overloaded team, but with Dia. Yeah, why not? You can use Dia with Tenacity, by the way, which is actually not a bad option. For me, Dia is like...
Time to get down to business.
Oh my god, I can check that. She's... Oh yeah, she's on Tenacity actually, so yeah, like, actually it's like okay, because it gives you additional attack buff. Alright, so yeah, let me just like... So it's going to be the same team, it's going to be Chevreuse, Verisa. This time I will go Iansan. So yeah, like that. It's Iansan, it's... Oh, like, okay, quick setup. Just a second. It's going to be Verisa, Iansan, and Chevreuse.
I'm all warmed up.
And by the way, you know what, like, actually Dia is not a bad option. If it comes to like using like, yes, Shenling's personal damage is better, definitely. But Shenling's, what's the problem with Shenling? Shenling needs an energy. Sometimes if you cannot get enough, it means like you need to use Gobo. Gobo is also okay, because Gobo can like reshred Pyro by 15% if I'm not mistaken, which is actually cool, but... Alright, so yeah.
Justice will prevail! Final warning! Buckle up! Quick as a flash! Oof! Heads up! Charge! Headbutt! Kapow! Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah! Look out below! Hey! Yeah!
Yeah, actually yes, because you know, you kill him before he gets that state with that shield. So it means like pretty... It's normal damage, you know? Feather Clan, I will try to get like something maybe, because I already have attack sand, as you know guys, so yeah, I did like attack sand was just crazy. Oh yeah, like I want to try like this team. So yeah, Chasca with Vivi, it's not a bad idea. Just keep that in mind. And also, like, why is it's good? Because you can actually like kind of free that obsidian codex and use that on another character, you know, like mualani, like kinich, mavuika, let's say other DPS. If you want to, let's say kachina DPS, why not? Kachina can be DPS, by the way, with Constellation 6. Oh, she's not maybe a great one, but let me try like this team, because this team is actually a problem for me. I don't know like why, but Josh, like couple streams ago, like says that like, yeah, this team is actually good for first half, but somehow I just like cannot like make this team work.
This way, Xilonen. The Temple of Wisdom. Witness the power of WuWa. Lightning, terrified. Stand with me.
Diffract!
Everyone hold hands.
The abyss.
Grow.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Dissipate. Make yourselves a home.
Of grace.
Here you are.
Name of the truth.
Scatter!
Oh my god, that was
Be upon you.
Witness the power of WuWa.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom. Out of my way.
Find you.
Committed to memory. Our bond is strong.
oh my god.
Here you are. The process of elimination.
It's the first time actually I finishing like fast.
This way, Xilonen.
Yeah, I messed up. I can use like I forgot. Flicker. Yeah, no.
No, my sword.
Dissipate. Everyone hold hands.
Yeah, let me try it again. So yeah, I just like yeah. I was so happy like to destroy like that lector. So yeah, I messed up with like my against that way up. All right, so yeah, like it's going to be like
Make yourselves a home.
Rain cutter.
Lightning, terrified.
Diffract!
The abyss.
I see everything.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Sharing my knowledge. Dissipate.
The gifts of grace. By holy proclamation.
Time to act.
The power of
The
revelation
Temple of Wisdom. I'll settle that. Our bond is strong.
shall set you free.
Rain cutter.
The
I
process of
really lost my
elimination.
professional. Yeah, I always lost my professional. That's the problem.
Well now. Grave.
Yeah, like it's possible, but yeah, you need to get like my bad tries. So, yeah, because I don't know why, but I cannot like. Let's say if I switch the team with like Nahida, with Nahida is way more easy to play. Let's say like the team like Cookie, not Cookie, my bad. It's like Fischl, Shinchu, Sucrose, and Nahida, or like not Sucrose, but Sucrose can swirl them and like destroy the shield pretty fast, you know. In this case, yeah, it's kind of like difficult a little bit. Okay, let me try a couple times. We still like, yeah.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Let me weave you a verse.
Diffract!
I usually use my Cookie Shinobu, like I'll hate him on a second, like that's why. So it's just...
Grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
Ring cutter.
Lightning terrified!
The abyss has come.
I see everything! Make yourselves at home!
Let me weave you a verse.
Our bond is strong!
Of grace.
Scatter!
Peace be with you. The light shine. In the name of the truth.
No, my sword. Body and mind. Witness the power.
Free.
Stand with me!
Flicker.
Grace be upon you. Hear ye the word.
Temple of Wisdom!
Rain outlines your fate.
I'll settle this! Sorry! Trouble!
Alright, let's try another team. Like, yeah, it's like so annoying to use the same team again and again. Let's try Nahida team. Nahida team is way more easy to use. I don't know why is that, but yeah. Oh yeah, like Cookie Shinobu. Let's say like even this team, which I tried a lot, is better. Like official. Even this team is better. Because yeah, like you just like...
Shadow Raven!
Let me weave you a verse.
Stand clear! Enhanced animal module! Don't be scared!
No, my sword.
Animal test 63... Hey! Go away! By royal decree... Absorption test!
Midnight Vendetta.
Witness the power of WuWa.
Animal test 6308! Swirl! You blade!
Rain outlines your fate.
Ready, go! Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Behold.
Animal hyperspace wings of darkness.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword.
The gift.
Stay put. Go get it, you blade. I summon thee. Absorption test. Stand clear.
The light shine.
Animal test 6308.
The truth.
Don't be scared.
Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword. Witness the power of WuWa.
Swirl. Mark 2.
The light
Hey, go away.
peace be with
Stay clear. Animal test 6308.
As you wish,
name
for
of
life.
the truth.
That's not...
I let my guard down.
Hear ye the word.
Let me weave you a verse.
Odds revealed by you, Blade. You're up. Stand clear.
And hope find
Don't break my glasses. Enhanced animal modules.
No, my sword. Time to act.
Stay put.
shall set you free.
Absorption test.
Hear ye the words of joy.
By royal decree. Animal test 6308.
Door is opened unto you.
No rest for
Stand clear.
Right, yes, let's just do it. Something like more interesting. Hey BGC, can you test out like Nuvolet, Furina, Shenyun, Bennett or Zhongli? I mean like both of them actually, like I can, but let me just like say why this team is not okay. Like for Nuvolet, you don't need to use Shenyun. Nuvolet can heal enough. For Nuvolet, you don't need to use Bennett because Bennett gives you buff and healing, you know, and it's attack buff. So Nuvolet cannot benefit from that. You can use Zhongli, that's true. So yeah, the team like that, Zhongli, Furina, Nuvolet is okay. And like Kazuha or Sucrose. This team is way better than using Bennett, just keep that in mind. Other than that, if you have Citlali, like go like team like this, Citlali and Kazuha or Sucrose. So you're using Benefit is bad because Benefit gives you attack buff and some healing. For Nuvolet, you don't need that healing because usually you use like when you use Nuvolet, you just like go like through the field, you know, like you're moving. And like, yeah, you definitely will go out of that circle, you know, like create, which Bennett creates. But you can use Zhongli, that's true. Zhongli gives you some red shred, also resistant to interruption, which is actually cool. So yeah, and go like Sucrose. This team is way better. Okay, like, okay, Dreamers, thanks for joining. Bye-bye. So yeah, BGC, like you can use like this team. This team is better. Let me give it a try, no problem. So yeah, let we start with like that.
Strike a pose. Lumine, echoes. Swirl, Mark 2.
stabilize. This is order.
That was a waste. No need to use his burst. You can, but yeah, you need, no need to. So yeah.
Shower me with praise. Let the world come. Animal test 6308. And hit.
Solidify. Silence. Be sanctified.
But if you use this team, try to be close to an enemy, because yeah, you know why?
Behold, the abyss has
Stand clear. Absorption test. Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Stabilize. Let the mighty be humbled.
my holy proclamation.
Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis and
Gather.
Revelation.
let the world collide.
The tongues beckon.
Hear ye the word.
Settle down.
Again, this one, actually you can use that because
Solidify.
just no need to use that. Burst is like
Absorption test.
just use new roulette and that's it.
Let the mighty be humbled. Gather. Settle down.
Why you need to use close to an enemy? Because you know why? Or why you need to be like that shield gives you some red shred, and that's why you need to be close to an enemy as much as possible. Like, let me just show you. This one gives you some, yeah, this one. So yeah, Jade Shield. So characters protected by the Jade Shield will decrease the elemental resistance and physical resistance of opponent in a small AoE by 20%. So you need to be close to them. So let's say if you want to benefit from this 20% red shred, you need to be close to an enemy. So mostly this ability, it's for melee characters, not for new wallet. But if you want to, then yes, just be close to an enemy. Citlali does a little bit better, because Citlali is a Cinder City, like this team. You know, even though you lose maybe some, let's say, stacks for Nuvolet's passive stack, you still do pretty well damage and like pretty fast. So yeah, but you can go with Zhongli, why not? And like, you know why Zhongli is more comfortable? With Zhongli, Nuvolet is way more comfortable, even though less damage. Citlali also gives some shield, but yeah, you usually like kinda like give her more energy recharge than Elemental Mastery, I would say. You also can use which one? You can actually use like Beidou. Beidou shield is also okay. Alright, so yeah, let's try. Oh yeah, let me show you like with Citlali. I did a couple times, but yeah, let me show with Citlali.
Strike pose! Time to shine! Stand clear! World marked! Fulfill our path! Suffer the
Be sanctified. Behold! The flame! The abyss!
Let my name echo in song! Absorption test! Stand clear! You two! Tight!
The tides beckon.
Absorption test!
My holy proclamation!
Enhanced animal module! Strike a pose! Time to shine! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of me!
Shall set you free.
Yeah, if you notice that the damage is like
Be sanctified. The word
so yeah, it's way better than Zhongli.
the truth shall endure. Bow your head.
Stand clear! Fulfill our pact!
The tides beckon.
Animal hypostasis and...
So yeah, like, and it's still comfortable to play. But if you have Constellation 1, the damage will be even more better. Okay, so yeah, let's do one more run maybe. And yes. Actually... yeah, we can do one more.
I'll take care of it. Showering you praise. Let's dance. Let my name echo in song. Faster, stronger. On foot. Charge. Yeah. Oof. Here are we coming.
Yeah, this team is like actually crazy. You know why? Because like you get some healing anyway. Yes, it's not so much. I mean like barbarous healing. But yeah, at least something. Yeah, she has like...
I want...
oh yeah, level 0 artifacts and oh yeah, 2 level 0 artifacts. That's why yeah, the healing is not so great. But still like it's okay, you know, to do some damage. Crit damage plus, of course not. HP, okay. Okay, let's do that strong box, and that's it for today, guys. Yeah, I need to like... Hey, welcome back, Tanuki, welcome back. So yeah, this is Strongbox time. I got actually a couple artifacts. Maybe I will do it, because why not? So yeah, let's try. Yeah, I don't have so much. So many. Oh my god, okay, I'll keep it. Oh my. Let's try if we can. Let's try if we can find some trashy. You know, like what? I will melt it. It's bad. It's actually bad. Yeah, maybe I can get some crazy pyro damage. Damn, bro, what is that? Okay, that was completely worth it, you know, like, all right. Damn, bro, that's insane. By the way, will you pull for wind? No, actually, I want banner with Amber, Kaya, Elisa. Well, come on, like it's not possible, you know, Tanuki, because as you know, like Tanuki, Amber, Kaya, and Lisa, I would say it's a super limited 4-star characters. You can get the characters only from. You definitely know that you can get the characters only from a standard banner or from the shop. That's it. It's the only ways. 2 ways where you can get the characters. You see, Amber is like within like this one, it's available, and that's it. You cannot get Amber from the premium banner, by the way. It's not possible. Amber, Lisa, and Kaya. About the characters, I would say Lisa worth it. She's actually not bad, especially Constellation 6. Amber, yes, she has something, you know. Kaya is also useful. Actually, Kaya can be used with InML Teams comp. About the Venti, no, unfortunately. You know why, Tanuki? Even though Venti is the only one Archon which is missed for me at the moment, I still bet it. For me, it's better to go for like other characters. Let's say I want to get Escoffier, I want to get that Skirk, because you know why Venti at the moment is like kinda. I maybe will go Venti in the future, sometime, you know. But yeah, definitely not in the near future. And don't forget about like that new anemo, like tall female or male, which is Ifa. He's kind of okay maybe with that fancy flying attacks, you know, like with that fancy shot, like gun attacks. But I don't think he's going to be so crazy. In my opinion, Mizuki is still better. Okay, let's see what we got today. We got actually pretty good artifacts, some of them. So yeah, we got like this one, Pyro. I will keep it because I don't need Pyro at the moment. But yes, would be nice to get energy recharge or attack, but it is defense. It is what it is. This one is cool because its one might be good for my, just a second, for my Navia. My Navia has pretty bad, not incredibly bad, but kind of like not so great feather. Just a second. Let me find my Navia. Where's my Navia? Oh yeah, she's level 90 actually. Yeah. Let's say that one is okay, but would be nice to get something better. I don't need energy recharge so much, but would be nice to get more crit rate, crit damage, you know? And also I got this one. I will keep it for now. It's maybe Skirk, like, I don't know why I keep this one. HP one? No. No, let's HP and attack. It's no energy recharge. It's actually bad. This one is attack. It's better. Oh my god, yeah, this elemental, I got it yesterday. So yeah, let's maybe try to level up this one. Because why not? Oh yeah, duo damage, which actually I don't need to. Or maybe like we can. Anyway, let's level this up. I don't think it's going to be good, but yeah, let's give it a try. Oh yeah, let's try this one. Maybe I can get some energy recharge. Is it possible to get energy recharge? Just a little bit. Or attack. Elemental mastery. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Okay. Crit damage. Okay. It's okay. All right. It's going to be defense. You will see that. Oh my god. Okay, let's continue. Let's do it up to 16, I would say, then decide. Bonus, please. Of course, some bonus. Okay, that's I'm done. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, that's terrible actually. Damn, bro. I mean, yes, if I get some like crit rate, it would be the close to what I have, but my no, I don't like here. Okay, just let's keep it like me. I will melt that. So yeah, alright guys, so yeah, thanks for joining. That's it for today. I will be online tomorrow. We'll see what we can do, some tests. Maybe we'll get some info about Skirk, about like, not Skirk, but about Escoffier. Escoffier, as you notice guys, didn't get any changes. Maybe she will get something. But yeah, we need to wait. We need to wait and see how it goes. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye guys, bye bye.
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right. But most importantly, you have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
I will make you better.
My parents always say, no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down, take a deep breath, and wolf it down in one go. That way, I get to eat my fill without wasting too much time.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
15, 16.
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it.